Picture this. Social media is in absolute shambles. Fans are gasping, group chats are exploding, and timelines are flooded with memes, think pieces, and jaw-dropping reactions. Why? Because Jayda Wayda, yes, the Jayda Wayda, just said something so wild, so unfiltered, that the internet has officially crowned her with a brand new title, Bird Brain. And let me tell you, this isn't just your average internet trolling moment. This is full-blown chaos. It all started when Jayda hopped on Instagram Live, sipping her drink, hair laid to perfection, nails clicking against her phone, ready to keep it real. But what she ended up saying? Oh, it wasn't just real. It was messy, confusing, and straight up scandalous. The moment the words left her mouth, fans clutched their pearls. Some laughed, others raged. And even her closest friends allegedly started side-eyeing her. And now the fallout is spreading like wildfire. Celebrities are chiming in, her family is allegedly embarrassed, and her so-called friends are whispering behind her back. Was it just a slip-up? Or was Jayda finally showing her true colors? Stick around, cause this is the kind of drama that doesn't just trend for a day, rewrites reputations forever. The moment Jayda Wayda went live, people knew something was about to go down. She had that look on her face, the mix of playful and defiant, like she was ready to stir the pot. She leaned into the camera, lashes fluttering, gloss shining under the ring light, and said, "I just feel like people make life way harder than it really is. Like, why are y'all stressing about bills? Just manifest the money." At first, the comments moved fast with laughing emojis, clapping hands, and her loyal fans cheering her on. But then, the backlash came. One viewer typed, "Girl, what? Bills don't pay themselves." Another comment popped up, "Is she serious right now?" Bird brain energy. Within seconds, the phrase, "Jayda the Bird Brain," began trending. And that's when everything spun out of control. People weren't just annoyed, they were outraged. Fans felt betrayed, like Jayda had exposed how out of touch she really was. One fan on Twitter posted, "Imagine telling people to manifest rent money while sitting in a mansion." Another added, "This ain't cute anymore. She's showing her true colors." The internet, unforgiving as always, pounced on the soundbite like wolves as the clip went viral. The first cracks appeared within her inner circle. Her friend Kayla, who often appears in her Instagram stories. ALLEGEDLY texted in a group chat, "She's making us all look dumb. I told her not to say that." The text leaked online within hours, igniting rumors that Jayda's closest friends were no longer standing behind her. Jayda, however, doubled down. Later that evening, she went on Twitter and tweeted, "Y'all mad at me for speaking my truth? That sounds like a personal problem." That one sentence sent fans spiraling even further. People who had defended her earlier started deleting their tweets. Blogs picked it up immediately, with headlines screaming, "Jayda Wayda dismisses criticism. Calls fans' outrage a personal problem." Behind the scenes, her family wasn't thrilled either. A cousin allegedly told a friend that her aunt called Jayda after the live stream, pleading with her to tone it down. "Your daddy's embarrassed, baby." He said folks at work are calling him Bird Brain Sr. According to that cousin, Jayda just laughed it off, saying, "If the shoe fits, then wear it." That response only made her family feel more humiliated. But the real storm hit when Lil Baby's name got dragged into the mix. Fans started tagging him in memes, asking, "This your baby mama?" and blink twice if you embarrassed. At first, he ignored it. But sources close to him claimed he texted Jayda, "Stop feeding into this. You're making it worse." She, however, allegedly clapped back, "You embarrassed of me? Don't forget who helped keep your name clean when you were in your mess." The argument, according to insiders, escalated quickly. Friends of both camps started whispering that Jayda and Baby were fighting again, this time not about infidelity or money, but about her public image spiraling out of control. Meanwhile, the memes kept coming. Screenshots of Jayda's "Manifest Your Bills Away" statement were plastered over bird gifs, cartoon pigeons, and even videos of people tossing breadcrumbs. Fans flooded her Instagram comments with bird emojis, while others started calling her Jayda the Sparrow. What began as internet shade turned into a full-blown cultural moment, but it didn't stop there. One of her supposed best friends, Nina, added fuel to the fire. During a late-night Instagram live, someone asked Nina about the situation. And instead of defending Jayda, she sighed and said, "Sometimes people don't think before they talk. I love her, but I don't agree with what she said." The live was screen-recorded, clipped, and spread like wildfire. Now fans were certain Jayda's own crew was turning on her. Jayda noticed. The very next morning, she posted a cryptic Instagram story. "It'd be your own people smiling in your face but throwing shade behind your back." Fans instantly assumed it was aimed at Nina, and the internet split into camps. Some supported Nina, saying she was just being honest. Others rushed to defend Jayda, claiming her friends were jealous of her spotlight. Then, in the middle of the chaos, a supposed leaked voicemail began circulating. In it, a woman who sounded suspiciously like Jayda could be heard saying, "These broke people don't understand. That's why they'll stay broke. I'm on another level." Although her team denied it was her voice, the damage was already done. Blogs replayed the clip endlessly, labeling it proof that Jayda looked down on her own supporters. Her fans felt even more betrayed. One longtime supporter tweeted, "I bought her merch, supported her brand, and this is what she thinks of us. Bird brain is too kind." Another wrote, "She doesn't just sound out of touch, she sounds ungrateful." As if things weren't messy enough, a former assistant chimed in. Going live on TikTok, the assistant claimed Jayda always talks like that behind closed doors. She says the public is beneath her. That live was just a slip where y'all finally saw the real her. Whether it was true or not didn't matter, people ate it up. Jayda tried damage control. She posted a makeup tutorial on YouTube, smiling and ignoring the scandal, but fans bombarded the comments. Bird brain makeup tips. One joked, "Is this how you manifest rent money?" Another added. The dislikes on the video skyrocketed, something rare for her usually adored content. All of this tension bubbled into a private argument that later leaked into public view. Nina and Kayla, the friends caught in the crossfire, were allegedly seen arguing with Jayda at a club in Atlanta. Eyewitnesses claimed Jayda was screaming, "Y'all supposed to have my back?" While Nina shot back, "You're making us look crazy too." Security had to step in, but by then, multiple phones had already captured snippets of the altercation. The video spread instantly, further cementing the narrative that Jayda's circle was crumbling. And while Jayda fought to hold on to her friendships, her business ventures began taking hits. Customers started demanding refunds from her online boutique, claiming they no longer wanted to support someone who thinks we're beneath her. The hashtag cancel Jayda started trending. Brand partnerships grew quiet, with one rumored collab suddenly announcing a postponement due to unforeseen circumstances. Everyone knew what that really meant. The final straw. In part one of this drama came when Jayda's own brother entered the chat. In a now-deleted Facebook post, he wrote, "I love my sister, but she needs to humble herself. The family is tired of cleaning up behind her mistakes." Even though he deleted it quickly, screenshots had already gone viral. Fans were stunned when your own blood calls you out. It hits differently. Jayda, now cornered, seemed to realize her world was spiraling. She posted late at night, "Funny how y'all quick to turn on me. I see the fake love clear as day." But instead of gaining sympathy, the post only deepened the divide. Fans accused her of gaslighting, friends kept quiet, and family members allegedly stopped answering her calls. And that's exactly where the tension hung heavy. Jayda isolated, facing backlash from fans, abandoned by friends, judged by family, and clashing with Lil Baby. Just when it seemed like things couldn't possibly get worse, a new twist was about to shake the entire situation even harder. The new twist came when an anonymous Twitter account dropped screenshots that supposedly showed Jayda in a secret group chat with a few influencers. In the messages, someone using Jayda's photo as their profile pic wrote, "These fans really think they matter. They'll forget all this. They'll forget all this. Next week if I post a cute outfit and smile." The account claimed it was Jayda herself talking. And though no one could prove it, the internet treated it as gospel. Fans erupted. Suddenly, her critics weren't just dragging her, they were dissecting every word she ever said, every brand campaign she ever promoted, and every video she ever posted. "She's been manipulating us this whole time," one fan said in a TikTok rant that racked up millions of views. "She acts sweet on camera, but behind the scenes she thinks we're dumb." This wasn't just shade anymore, it was an identity crisis for her fan base. The people who had built stan pages dedicated to Jayda were deleting them in protest. Merch resale groups went silent. One girl who had tattooed Jayda's catchphrase on her wrist even posted a tearful video saying, "I feel scammed." Meanwhile, Jayda went quiet. No tweets, no lives, no Instagram stories. And the silence made things worse. Blogs speculated that she was hiding, while gossip forums claimed she was scrambling with her management team. The mystery of her silence gave fans time to cook up even wilder theories. And before long, rumors spread that Jayda was considering leaving social media altogether, but the quiet broke when Lil Baby was spotted at a party with another woman. Instantly, people tied it back to Jayda's scandal. "See, he's embarrassed of her." Fans commented under the video, "He's distancing himself." Insiders whispered that the two had gotten into another heated fight days before, with Baby allegedly telling Jayda, "You brought all this on yourself." Jayda, furious, was said to have screamed, "After all I did for you, you've gone say that to me?" Witnesses claim the argument ended with Jayda storming out of his house, leaving behind a bag of her clothes. The drama snowballed. Her family, who had already been humiliated, reportedly called a sit-down. A cousin leaked details saying her mama was crying, telling Jayda she's tearing the family apart. Her daddy didn't even say a word, just sat there shaking his head. Apparently Jayda clapped back at them too, snapping, "Y'all only care because people talking about y'all. None of y'all cared when I was putting money in your pockets." That alleged outburst left the whole family dinner in shambles, with one uncle storming out and saying she ain't welcome back till she learns some respect. Fans who heard about this family fallout went into overdrive. "Not even her own family can stand her." One person tweeted, "This is deeper than social media." Another added, "You can lose fans, you can lose friends. But when you lose family, that's a different level of bird brain." But the real kicker came when Nina, the friend who had already thrown shade, decided to air it all out. She went live again, this time with Kayla sitting next to her. Through tears, Nina told her side, "Y'all, it's not just about what she said online. It's about how she treats people in real life. Jayda acts like she's better than everybody. We've covered for her for years, but we can't do it anymore." Kayla nodded along, adding, "We love her, but she needs help. Fame changed her." The live went viral instantly. Fans were torn. Some applauded Nina and Kayla for being brave enough to speak up, while others accused them of clout chasing. But the damage was undeniable. Jayda's closest friends were now publicly against her. And then came the most shocking leak yet. An audio clip allegedly from a phone call between Jayda and Nina before their friendship fell apart. In the clip, a voice sounding like Jayda's could be heard yelling, "You ain't nothing without me. Your followers only know you because of me. Don't ever forget that." Nina's voice responded, "You're proving everybody right." The clip ended with Jayda hanging up, and fans were floored. "She's a narcissist," people said. "This is worse than we thought." Jayda couldn't stay silent any longer. She finally reappeared on Instagram, posting a series of black screen stories with white text. "Everybody got so much to say about me, but don't know the half. Funny how the ones I fed the most are the ones trying to starve me now. I don't owe anybody an explanation." Instead of calming the fire, the posts fueled it. Fans accused her of playing victim, while her critics cheered on Nina and Kayla for exposing the truth. At this point, Jayda's reputation was hanging by a thread. Brands quietly pulled back. Her boutique's sales plummeted. And her comment sections were filled with nothing but birds, clowns, and accusations. Yet, just as people thought she was finished, she made a bold move. She announced she would be going live to tell her side once and for all. The announcement sent shockwaves through social media. Fans cleared their schedules, gossip blogs set timers, and even celebrities teased that they'd be tuning in. People wanted blood, or at least some answers. When the night came, over 200,000 people tuned into her Instagram Live. Jayda appeared calm at first, wearing a simple hoodie, no makeup, and her hair tied back. "I'm not here to argue," she began. "I'm here to speak my truth." But almost immediately, things got heated. She denied being in the group chat, called the leaked voicemail fake, and claimed Nina and Kayla were jealous because they wanted her spotlight. "I loved them, but they couldn't handle being around me," she said. Instead of admitting that, they flipped on me. She also addressed her family, saying, "My family will always love me, but they don't understand what it's like to be me. None of them built what I built. I had to do it alone." The live was emotional, messy, and at times defensive. Fans flooded the comments with mixed reactions. Some begged her to apologize. Others applauded her for standing her ground. But the most jaw-dropping moment came halfway through. When someone requested to join her live, and it was Nina. The crowd went wild. Jayda hesitated, but then accepted the request. Suddenly, the screen split, and Nina's face appeared. "Stop lying, Jayda," she said immediately. "You know what you said. You know how you treated people, and you're not fooling anybody." Jayda rolled her eyes and snapped. "Girl, you're just mad because you ain't me." "Don't play victim now," Nina shot back. "You lost your friends, your fans, your family, and soon your business. Keep blaming everybody else if you want." The live exploded with comments. People were typing so fast it was impossible to keep up. "This is better than reality TV," one user wrote. "She's finished," said another. The tension escalated until Jayda abruptly ended the live, leaving 200,000 viewers stunned. What had started as her attempt at damage control ended as the most chaotic moment yet. And the fallout from that live would prove to be even bigger than anyone expected. The morning after that chaotic Instagram live, social media was buzzing like never before. Clips of Jayda and Nina's face-off were everywhere on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram Reels. People edited the footage into dramatic memes, adding bird sound effects every time Jayda spoke and halo filters when Nina responded. One viral video even compared their live to a boxing match, complete with round 1 and round 2 graphics. Blogs reported it like it was breaking news. Jayda versus Nina, the friendship breakup heard around the world. One headline read. Another bluntly stated Jayda Wayda loses her cool on live, proves her bird brain nickname true. Jayda's supporters tried to spin it, saying she was ambushed and unfairly attacked, but the majority sided with Nina. Fans started a hashtag Team Nina, which quickly overshadowed Jayda's attempts at controlling the narrative. The fallout hit fast. Screenshots leaked of Jayda texting Kayla after the live saying, "You'll regret siding with Nina." Kayla allegedly replied, "Nah sis, you'll regret how you treated us." Those texts spread like wildfire, painting Jayda as the aggressor. Then another bombshell dropped. Nina went on TikTok and posted a video where she tearfully revealed, "Jayda once told me straight up, I don't need friends, I need fans." The confession shattered whatever sympathy Jayda had left. People replayed the clip endlessly, writing captions like, "This explains everything." In the middle of all this, Lil Baby added fuel to the fire without saying a single word. He posted a cryptic Instagram story, "Move smart. Watch who you trust." Fans immediately linked it to Jayda. "He's done with her too," people speculated. Paparazzi-style photos of him at a studio with his friends made rounds online. And folks noted that Jayda was nowhere to be seen. Rumors began swirling that the couple had officially split again. Insiders whispered to gossip blogs that Baby told his boys, "I can't deal with her drama no more." One alleged friend claimed he respects her as the mother of his kid, but he embarrassed. He said the whole bird brain thing made him feel like a joke. Not one to back down, posted a series of photos on Instagram where she looked stunning, captioning them, "Unbothered." But fans weren't buying it. The comments were brutal. "Girl, you look bothered. You can't post your way out of this. Pretty face. Bird brain thoughts." Even celebrities began throwing shade. One reality star tweeted, "Manifest your way out of this one, sis." But what really turned the tables was when Jayda's brother resurfaced. Remember the Facebook post he deleted? Well, now he doubled down. On an Instagram Live, he vented, "I kept quiet for too long. I love my sister, but she gotta stop blaming everyone else. She does this to herself. Our whole family catching heat 'cause she don't think before she speaks." Fans couldn't believe the betrayal. Hearing her own brother publicly criticize her felt like a knife to the heart. And just when people thought Jayda would finally cave and issue a real apology, she shocked everyone again. She went live late at night, voice shaking with anger, saying, "My brother is dead to me. Nina and Kayla are dead to me. If you ain't with me, you're against me. Period." That statement divided people even further. Some sympathized, saying she's hurt and lashing out. But most were horrified. One viral tweet read, "She just disowned her whole family and friends on live. Is she okay?" Another said, "This is deeper than drama. This girl is spiraling." And then came perhaps the messiest twist of all. An ex-employee dropped a Talal thread on Twitter. The person who claimed to have worked for Jayda's boutique alleged that Jayda often mocked her customers. She'd laugh at names on orders and say, "These broke girls keep me rich." The thread included supposed screenshots of conversations with Jayda in which she referred to buyers as peasants. Though Jayda's team insisted the screenshots were fake, fans were too far gone to care. The thread blew up, gaining millions of views. One user summed it up, "We don't care if it's real or fake at this point, the shoe fits." Jayda tried to clap back, tweeting, "Y'all believe anything on the internet? I could sneeze and someone would say I cursed them out." But her words fell flat. The bird emojis continued to flood her mentions, and her follower count began dropping by the tens of thousands as the pressure mounted. Brands started quietly unfollowing her. One clothing line removed old posts featuring Jayda, and fans noticed right away. They distancing themselves. One person tweeted, "She toxic for business now." All the while, Nina and Kayla were thriving. Their followers skyrocketed. Their lives were filled with supportive comments, and brands even reached out to them. Kayla posted a photo of herself in new designer clothes with the caption, "Blessings always come when you keep it real." Fans interpreted it as a dig at Jayda, and the comments were filled with #TeamKayla, HASHTAGS. The contrast was brutal. Jayda was isolated, losing allies and drowning in negativity, while her ex-friends seemed to glow brighter in her downfall. And then, out of nowhere, another shocking twist hit the internet. An anonymous account leaked what they claimed was a private video of Jayda crying on the phone, begging someone to please stick by me. While no one could confirm who she was talking to, fans speculated it was Lil Baby. The clip, though grainy, showed a vulnerable side of Jayda that people weren't used to seeing. Some fans softened, saying maybe she really is struggling. Others weren't moved, arguing she's crying now because the money's slowing up, not because she's sorry. The divide grew even sharper, with debates raging across every social platform. As if that weren't enough, Jayda's mother finally broke her silence. In a Facebook post that quickly went viral, she wrote, "I love my daughter with all my heart, but I don't recognize who she's become. Fame is dangerous when you don't stay grounded. I pray she finds her way back." Fans were floored. Her own mom had entered the chat, and instead of defending Jayda, she added fuel to the narrative that fame had corrupted her by this point. Even Jayda's most loyal supporters were questioning everything. Stan pages turned into criticism pages. Merch was being resold at discounts. And fans openly debated if she could ever recover from this. "This ain't just a scandal," one fan said in a YouTube video. "This is the fall of an influencer empire." But the drama still wasn't done. Just when everyone thought it couldn't get any more chaotic, a rumor surfaced that Nina and Kayla were planning to team up with Jayda's ex-husband to do a podcast episode exposing everything they knew about her. The rumor alone sent shockwaves across the internet. Fans speculated about what secrets could possibly be revealed, and gossip blogs teased that it would be the final nail in Jayda's coffin. Jayda, upon hearing the rumor, allegedly called Nina in a rage, threatening legal action, but sources close to Nina claimed she just laughed and said, "Truth don't need lawyers." And with that, the stage was set for what might be the most explosive betrayal yet. Jayda's ex-friends, ex-employee, and even family possibly uniting against her in one public tell-all. The question on everyone's mind was simple. Could Jayda survive this? The internet held its breath as whispers about the podcast episode grew louder. Nina and Kayla stayed quiet, fueling speculation, while the ex-assistant teased on Twitter, "Y'all not ready for what's about to drop?" Fans were convinced that this wasn't just gossip, was a coordinated takedown of Jayda. Wayda, the day finally came when the podcast went live. Within minutes of its upload, it was trending everywhere. Nina and Kayla sat across from the host, joined by the ex-assistant, each of them ready with receipts. Nina started first, voice calm but cutting. "We covered for Jayda for years. Y'all think this is new, but it's not. She's been saying wild stuff behind the scenes forever." Kayla nodded, adding she would brag about how she could say anything and her fans would eat it up. "She literally told us I could call them dumb to their faces and they'd still buy my lashes." The assistant chimed in, pulling out her phone. "She sent me these texts," she said, scrolling. "This is her saying, 'These broke girls love me. I'll never go broke as long as they desperate.'" The room gasped and the clip spread online like fire. The betrayal cut deep. Fans who had defended Jayda up to this point felt crushed. "It's over for her," one wrote. "You can't come back from disrespecting the very people who put you on." Another said, "This is worse than any scandal. This is character." Jayda, upon seeing the podcast, allegedly broke down. Sources close to her claim she threw her phone across the room and sobbed, screaming, "Why won't they just leave me alone?" But instead of retreating, she went live again that same night. Her face was swollen from crying, her tone shaky but fiery. "All of y'all are liars," she said, pointing at the camera. "Nina, Kayla, my old assistant, you bitter. You broke and you mad. You using my name for clout. I fed you, I clothed you, I put money in your pockets, and this is how you repay me. Keep lying if you want, but God don't like ugly." The live drew over 300,000 viewers, but instead of sympathy, it earned ridicule. Fans spammed the comments with bird emojis, and we saw the receipts. Some even mocked her crying, turning screenshots into memes with captions like, "When manifesting can't pay rent." But the most devastating blow came not from her ex-friends or fans, but from Lil Baby himself. After weeks of staying quiet, he finally addressed the drama in a subtle yet sharp way. During an interview, when asked about Jayda, he smirked and said, "I wish her the best, but I'm focused on my music. I don't got time for bird games." The clip went instantly viral. Bird games trended worldwide, cementing Jayda's humiliating nickname in pop culture. The betrayal from her baby's father felt like the final straw. Jayda Wayda tried to clap back on Twitter. "Funny how folks forget who held them down. Don't play with me." But by then, nobody cared. Fans replied with gifs of pigeons flapping, tweets that said bird games greater than greater than greater than greater than, and even videos of people feeding breadcrumbs outside Brands began cutting ties publicly now. One hair company released a statement. "Due to recent events, we are parting ways with Jayda Wayda. We wish her the best." The post racked up hundreds of thousands of likes, with comments cheering "good riddance." Her boutique faced the harshest backlash yet. Customers staged a refund protest on Twitter, posting screenshots of their orders and demanding their money back. Others bragged about throwing away her products, filming themselves dumping lashes and hair extensions in the trash. One TikTok, captioned by Bird, got over 10 million views. Bird got over 10 million views. Her family stayed silent, except for her mom, who doubled down with another post. "I raised my daughter better than this. I hope one day she remembers her roots." It was a subtle but undeniable rejection. As the walls closed in, Jayda appeared to spiral further. She posted a string of erratic tweets. "Y'all gone miss me when I'm gone? Made all y'all relevant. The hate is strong, but my spirit's stronger." Fans debated whether she was genuinely struggling or just playing the victim. Some worried about her mental health, while others accused her of attention-seeking. Then came the ultimate twist. Jayda showed up uninvited to Nina's birthday dinner. Eyewitnesses claimed she stormed into the restaurant demanding to speak to Nina. "You gone, keep lying on me." She allegedly shouted. Nina, calm but firm, told her, "This ain't the time or place." But Jayda refused to back down, causing a scene until security escorted her out. Videos of the altercation hit social media immediately, captioned, "Not the bird crashing the nest." The incident made Jayda look even more unhinged. Blogs labeled it rock bottom, while fans declared she's officially canceled. Yet, in the middle of this chaos, a tiny group of loyal supporters clung to her side. They argued that she was being bullied, that people were piling on too much. But their voices were drowned out by the overwhelming tide of negativity. The story took another unexpected turn when Jayda announced she was writing a book. In a shaky Instagram story, she declared, "Since everybody think they know me, I'ma tell my story myself. No lies, no edits. Y'all gon' hear the truth from my mouth." Fans immediately mocked it, tweeting things like, "Chapter 1, Manifest Rent, and Chapter 2, Bird Games." Still, the announcement kept her name in the headlines, proving that, even in her downfall, Jayda remained a spectacle. The final twist came weeks later, when Jayda's former assistant leaked a final voice memo. In it, Jayda could be heard saying, "I don't care if they hate me, as long as they still talking. Hate is just love in disguise." The leak sent shockwaves once again. Fans debated whether she had masterminded the chaos all along. Was she really spiraling, or had she embraced the villain role to stay relevant? Whatever the truth, one thing was clear. Jayda Wayda had gone from beloved influencer to pop culture's favorite punching bag. Her name was now synonymous with birdbrain, her relationships shattered, her empire crumbling, but her notoriety bigger than ever. And as the dust settled, the question lingered in everyone's mind: was this the end of Jayda's reign? Or just the beginning of her transformation into something entirely different? And there you have it, Jayda Wayda's shocking downfall. A saga that started with one careless comment about bills and spiraled into friendships destroyed, family fractured, businesses collapsing, and a reputation forever stamped with the label birdbrain. What started as a single Instagram live turned into a full-blown cultural moment, complete with betrayals, leaked receipts, public meltdowns, and even Lil Baby adding fuel to the fire with that infamous Bird Games comment. Fans are still debating whether Jayda is the victim of a coordinated takedown or the architect of her own chaos. Is she truly spiraling, or is she playing into the villain role to stay relevant? Some say she's finished, others insist she bounced back stronger than ever. And a small group believes this was her plan all along, to keep her name on everybody's lips, no matter what. But one thing is undeniable. The drama has left the internet divided and everyone talking, so now it's your turn to weigh in. Do you think Jayda deserves all this backlash? Or has the internet gone too far? Was Nina and Kayla's betrayal justified? Or did they just jump ship when things got messy? And what about her family? Were they right to call her out? Or should blood always come first, no matter what? Drop your thoughts in the comments because we want to hear every opinion. And if you enjoyed this roller coaster of drama, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next scandal we break down. Trust me, the world of influencers and celebrities never sleeps. And the next shocking twist could drop any minute. Stay tuned because this story is far from over. Far from over.